Hello, everyone! Do you have a hankering for some good old performative violence and appropriate food to match? This is Doctor Who's the Chef, and boy do I have news for you! That's right, Doctor Who's Cooking is providing the concessions and catering for all WBPLW events. We'll have plenty to go around, served straight out of the pail, don't ask questions or we break your hands. Come back to the concession stand between matches or eat in your private skybox that you don't actually have because you didn't buy it, so sit in your folding chair and enjoy the damn show. Doctor Who's Cooking, remember, it's legally food. Now proudly serving Country Bob's chicken-flavored soda with new, spicy Ragin' Cajun flavor. Ooh, that's hot.
Hello, everybody. This is Halz and Crow of the Black Pants Legion. Thank you, everyone, for joining Weekends, and I am joined tonight, as usual, by the one and only Crow.
Hello.
And we also have another guest in the announce booth tonight. We have the exceedingly talented Arbiter of Art, Lady Red.
Hello, I am here, I have paperwork, and I'm not leaving until somebody gives me the number for HR.
Well, that's going to take a while. We don't have phones here.
That's true. Want to say thank you both for being here tonight, and thank you everybody who's out there watching for being here. Positive shares are turned on. They are only 100 goob, and we've already had a couple come in. Let me scroll up real quick. Fezbear had a celebration on screen. There were fezzes flying everywhere from the Fezbear. Let me grab my positive shares. Just getting cracking right away. This came to us from Fulgur Tech. Got some back-to-school shopping done while prepping for Gen Con next week with lots of excitement. Looking forward to seeing the inflatable Irby this year. I forgot how close Gen Con was. I had wanted to be able to go. It sounds like it's going to be awesome, Fulgar. I'd love to hear all about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that far from me, but this is not a time where I can make it work. I'm actually working a charity event next weekend in a Captain America costume, so, it'll be awesome.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
So, positive shares this week. I'm trying to go through. I got through a staff meeting at work with the other agency we're partnered with without yelling at or killing anybody. So I'm going to say that that's positive because, God, I was tempted. But yes.
I'm very glad that you were able to prevent.
Yeah.
Preventing workplace violence is always.
Yeah. I mean, just chewing them out weighed heavily on my mind. The idea of it's like, so is that all you're doing? Yeah, it's all I'm doing, and I'm outperforming all of the people on your team. I didn't say any of that. I just kind of looked at him and went on. So it's like, yes. That's positive. I did a good thing. I did a good thing through that. Do you guys have any positive shares you'd like to do for this week?
Yeah. I finally got a job.
Yes!
I'm finally employed.
Amazing!
Yes.
Crow, I am
it took me a while
happy for you.
It took me a long while. But
Genuinely wonderful news. The job hunting process is never fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It gives me enough time to actually go to college next year, so it ends up working out pretty well.
Fantastic. I am thrilled for you. That is I'm always happy for someone getting a new job. I am so happy for you, man. That's great.
Thanks, man.
That is fantastic. Red, did you have one you wanted to...
I mean, everything in my life centers around art. I'm a one-trick pony, but I'm very happy that I've had an approval for another piece that I'm working on, which means the big project that I'm in the middle of that will eventually turn up on the channel is coming along nicely, and I'm very excited to get this piece finished and pass it past the appropriate eyes.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. By the way, positive share came in from Kai Harper. He said, hell yeah, Crow.
Thanks.
And just a few more.
Also, Heyo Chico also said one as well.
Yes. I'm actually pulling that up right now. This came from Heyo Chico. Hung out with my oldest friend today. Watched Wolverine versus Deadpool and played some disc golf. Ready for wrestling. Chico, thank you for being here. It sounds like you had a good day.
Yeah.
And this came to us from Laughing Man. Ox beats the BPL in Nebulous Fleet Command. We got to keep our beans and get the cheese wheel. And then this came...
I anticipate a return Warno at some point.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Good
dear.
luck,
Another space batch all coming in. And this came to us from Bully Bravo. Had some extra money, bought some new pants. They're black. That's excellent, Bravo. And Asclepius has one. Two things. First, I discovered hot sauce on poutine is amazing. Second, I got a 2.5-hour tour of the combined cycle gas power generating plant. The guide was a nerd about it and answered all my questions and explained everything. It reminded me of being a kid, and it was incredible. Asclepius, that sounds really cool. That sounds really, really cool. Oh, and I missed because we had one come in just as I cleared those. This one comes to us from Antharia. For those who struggle to fill positive shares every week, sending support and internet hugs. Thank you, Antharia. That's very kind of you. We appreciate it. All right, everybody. Buckle up. We're getting ready to head into it. It's almost time. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to WBPLW. This is Halz and Crow of the Black Pants Legion. I am joined tonight by Crow.
Hello, everybody, and tonight we have a wonderful set of matches coming up. What do we have on the card this evening? Well, our special guest, Lady Red, joining us.
Lady Red in the booth tonight.
I have stats, and I'm not afraid to use them.
Oh, the stats are here. So
she puts her Excel sheets on clipboard. Watch out, everybody.
So everybody get ready, because tonight what's going to happen is we are heading into the league. We are going to be making the push to finish the league off tonight to get ready for Solstice Slam 2024. Oh.
I can't wait to slam this summer because it has been hot.
It has been hot, sweaty, and difficult. We're going to be having...
Very difficult.
Yes.
I think that's an understatement. So who's the first match we have this evening?
We are getting ready to head into the league here. Let me go ahead and get us right to the action. Coming up first is going to be a matchup that's going to be between the one and only, the explosive Goat taking on Will the Great. Big bout here for points.
That's right. We're going to watch Goat the Goat take on Will the Great.
Ooh, I like that. I like that turn of phrase. Everybody hang on. We're heading to the ring right now. So, heading down to the ring, first is coming Goat. Goat with the explosive power that we have seen. Master of the Gore, who has lain many opponents low.
Right you are, Hal. As he comes down the ring, you have to ask yourself, are we going to see the Gore this evening? Because I think that's what's on everyone's mind, aside from the free nachos brought to you by Doctor Who's food truck sitting outside.
Doctor Who's cooking. It's legally food. Coming to the ring now, number 2 in the standings, Will the Great.
You know what makes him great? He's from Canada. And for some reason, that makes him pretty great. Although, I'll be quite honest, I've only been to Toronto, and it wasn't great. But I'm sure the rest of the country is better.
All right, we need to get the predictions up and going as the match begins.
It's probably going to be a close one. We have 6 wins on Goat and 7 on Will.
Ooh. Nice.
So Goat might step up his game a little bit this evening and get that 7th win, or will just dominate with a power bomb.
A little quick for the pin, but impressive move out of Will.
Yeah, I don't think Goat was expecting that one at all.
Not that early.
I don't know what he's trying to do there. I'm assuming he had a plan.
I'm sure there was a reason for it. Into the ropes. Goat stops himself.
Maybe he feels really good when he does that, so they don't want to get up. It's like trying to get a blanket off yourself in the morning.
It's the big, sweaty, weighted blanket of competition.
That's too good. I don't know what to say to that one. That's just excellent. Look at what is going on here?
Will's got a bow and arrow hold on Goat. Goat manages to work his way free and put a big forearm across the shoulder blades.
And as he pulls him down, he has to ask himself, is it tonight, am I going to get gored?
Oh!
I'm always going to be asking that question. When are we going to see the gore?
The gore.
Or is Will going to cut him down with that lumberjack?
We're going to see. The gore is always a threat. You never know. Anytime Goat gets momentum going, that gore can happen.
That's quite an impressive scoop slam. There's a little bit of delay on that one.
Oh, spine buster by Will. Will has shown himself to be a multiple threat, finishing both with the super kick and with the Canadian maple leaf.
Ooh.
Tiger driver by Will. 2 count.
Still a bit early into the match. Both of these guys have a lot of energy.
Yep.
Which is why they're in they're up there on the scoreboard.
They are. Will is high on the scoreboard, and Goat can definitely close distance and make his way to the top 4. Will, with the knees to the gut.
I haven't seen him move that bad since the last baseball game I was at. Wow, look at all these punches just going on. Just knocking. I don't know if his mask is going to come off.
Oh, Northern Light suplex from Will.
2.
Nope, not good enough. Goat shoots Will off into the ropes and
Ooh.
big hoof to the face.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes gone. Bionic almost getting hit there.
Oh, Will is into a crossface after a drop toe hold.
Give up.
Awful long time in that hold there.
Yep, really cranking on it. Goat. Oh, Falcon Arrow.
Great.
Wow.
Too close to the ropes for the pin, but still hell of a move.
I think that side of the arena got splashed with sweat.
What a wave. Oh! Big splash
God.
from Will. Goat shoots him off, but
a little too. The timing was just off. It's hard to pull that off. You gotta keep an eye on where they are.
Yep. DDT from Will. Just hitting the ropes like that. Difficult to synchronize up.
Oh.
Pump handle gut buster by Goat. And a clothesline. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Pow!
big power bomb.
Power bomb by Goat. Red. What do you see
Little
happening
trust
here?
pin.
2.
I'm just keeping a very close eye.
Oh,
Mostly
whoa.
on Goat, because that gore is nasty, and for all Will has
Big tope con hilo from Will.
Oh my goodness.
Good Lord. Goat gets him back in the ring quickly with good reason. Full Nelson leg sweep.
Will's going for a big splash.
Oh!
And misses.
He
Goat
missed the
steps on that back. Oh, what a turnaround. Ooh.
Now they're trading shots.
2.
Oh, he's powering up.
Oh, the
Big
super kick.
But he's back.
Goat pops up for that discus lariat and puts Will to the mat.
I was going to call that the roundhouse lariat, but that works just as good.
No, roundhouse is probably better. He does his a little differently than I do mine, so a roundhouse lariat sounds great.
Ooh.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh, doesn't take much for Goat to fall down. Looks like he might be all bluster as he goes for another splash.
That chop definitely caught him off balance.
10 minutes gone.
Oh! Another Northern
Too
Light
close.
suplex. Yep.
Too close to the ropes. Ooh, ramming that head.
You cannot out headbutt a Goat.
And Will looks like he's going to try.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's going for a ride.
Oh my
Come
God.
to Brazil.
Oh! Big bang power slam there by Goat. A new move that he's busted out. Uh-oh.
Oh, now he's powering up for something.
Let's see what happens. Oh, Will caught him.
Lord. I don't know. Is he going to go for another big splash? I don't know if this is wise, Will.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
He did, but it looks like it took stuff out of Will, too.
I don't know if I'd be doing big splashes right now, but it doesn't look like it's stopping him. He signals to somebody out into the audience with a sniper rifle.
Oh.
Luckily, security was able to take him down as Will does another roundhouse kick, throwing him down to the ring.
Oh,
And out!
gosh.
It looks like, Canada has won tonight.
That spin wheel kick caught Goat flush right on the point of the jaw. Just
So many times we watched Will get the maple leaf knocked out of him, but he came out victorious against the menace from Brazil.
That's an impressive win.
Truly.
Pip seems to have snuck in after me and was very interested in that match. And it's been a difficulty keeping him quiet.
That's okay. We enjoy hearing from all of our fans. Big win from Will. How'd that payout go?
Well, I just hit the okay on that. Ooh, actually, there's a lot. 373,000 points
Wow.
go to Titicus Urbanicus and 7 others.
Wow. Big payout there. Big payout.
Pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. Somebody made some money
Yeah,
there.
absolutely. We'll be right back after these messages. Big start to the night. Let's see what happens with our positive shares. This came to us from Ether. Longtime friend was in town and we hung out at the California Arcade Expo. Tons of old school cabinets, some neat new pinball machines, and some neat vintage stuff at vendors. Very cool, Ether.
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you this. One of my dream jobs would be to repair old arcade machines. Just to do that as my job. I could do that all day. It's something I've always wanted to get into, but I've never really had the money to buy an arcade machine.
Sure.
But I would gladly fix them, repair them, and restore them. That would be great. I don't know, just something I want to point out there.
Sure.
Random thing, sorry, random thought. I have ADHD. Apologies.
I would put money down that the first cabinet you get your hands on to fix will turn out to be Polybius.
Oh, no.
How dare you?
The
That is incorrect and also yes at the same time.
The PSYOP is here. Another positive share came to us from Geth. Spent the entire week ahead of schedule. Got to the point where we had to remind each other to leave something for the next shift to do. Plenty of momentum building up going into this week. Should be easy. Should keep it easy again. Awesome stuff, Geth. That's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd definitely put a hang-on cabinet together, man.
Oh.
I'm absolutely yes, and I'll be honest with you. I'm just been so happy that I'm finally able to get work, and I'm feeling the positive shares more this evening.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm so glad everyone else is also doing well.
That's great, man. This came to us from Brasscog. Just wrapped up a core switch cutover at the plant I work at. Not a big brain by a stretch, but everyone will be able to surf the net while working. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Very nice, Cog. Very, very nice.
Yeah. You have no idea how useful that is to some people. Like public internet while you're working, so you don't have to worry about like clogging up the business network. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Setting that up is something I wish more offices did. So thank you.
We've got one here from Hawken Veteran. I have whiskey and cola. Sounds positive to me.
Yeah.
And I know we'd had some people who... Laughing Man just subscribed. We had some people... also do theirs earlier. Unfortunately, I didn't write them down. I'm sorry, but thank you all for resubscribing. We appreciate it very much. And then this comes Kai, as I goofed mine earlier. His positive share. Introed my little brother to Battletech over the weekend. He was looking up where to get boxes before the game was done. He also DFA'd by his own volition and crit my Warhammer's machine gun ammo for the win. It was a great few hours, and my force pack came in over a week early. Also, I'm counting down the days till I have 3 weeks off. At the end of the week, I'm in very, very high spirits. Call me jealous, Kai.
That sounds
great.
excellent. Best way to spend a day.
I agree 100%.
All right, and Hal's a Kid, the eldest, came to say hi, and here's Hal's a Kid, the youngest.
You know, I actually
Hello,
broke out of
how's
prison
it?
with Kai. It was a lot of fun. I did. I broke out of prison with him. He'll tell you. It was back in the 70s.
Back in the 70s, okay.
Yeah.
And this came to us from Ed Goss. Visited my grandma today, showed her the circuit stuff I did over the week, and played a lot of games with her. Very cool, Ed. Very, very cool. All right, let's get back to the action. We've got more league matchups coming.
All right.
All right, after that last big win, we are at 69 viewers. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Very
our next matchup is going to be Zinthar versus Sir Hat. Both of these guys looking to pick up some ground.
The mountain and foundation of Denmark itself, and the man from the land down under, coming together to do one big epic battle. The North versus the South, a classic fight.
Absolutely, North and South happening here. Let's head to the ring. Also, I'm trying to remember. I've been working on people's entrances and stuff, so I can't remember which ones are new and which ones aren't. Nord versus the South. That is nice.
Nord versus the South. Yes.
It is just going to be a night of close matches tonight because we have a 3-7 win-loss and a 4-7 win-loss from Hat and Zinthar respectively.
Oh, wow. Very close on the matchups.
I'm actually really surprised by that. Thank you so much for keeping that. Whoa!
Yeah!
All right.
Feeling it tonight.
Green pyro there for Zinthar.
That's right. And as the vacuums are sweeping up the asbestos in the air, he gets the crowd pumped up.
The thing that you always have to remember with these two guys, Hat is so dominating no matter how the match turns out. He's just such a physical presence, but you can never, ever count Zinthar out of a match either.
No, Zinthar has actually defeated quite a few. Who is all of Zinthar's wins against, Lady Red?
If you give me a moment, I will go and look those up.
All right. We see here Zinthar's, they're circling. Ooh, Hat's throwing the big, heavy hands tonight.
That's right. He's also known for doing a lot of throwing you out of the ring and laughing at you.
That's true. No one. Oh! Gorilla press by Zinthar on the massive Sir Hat.
The snap to the top there was impressive.
It was.
Zintar's been lifting.
Well, if we're talking about Zinthar and impressive, Zinthar has taken down Goat before.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
He's also taken down Bulk and Iden.
Ooh, interesting. Bulk has been a real spoiler, so that means I guess Zinthar has been spoiling the spoiler too. Into the ropes. What happens here?
Ooh,
just
running
a collision.
into just a collision.
Oh!
Now, does that happen an awful lot in the ring when you were there, Hal? A lot of collisions?
Not quite like that. More like what Hat did with that big clothesline. Brenwolf, thank you for resubscribing. 24 months. Thank you, Brenwolf.
Yeah, 2 years.
Give up.
Bionic checking in here. Bionic's been doing a great job handling the officiating for this league.
That's right. She is the most fair and balanced.
Best pick for the job, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Trying to rip the beard off a cat, which
Nice.
is not exactly a thing I would try to do.
Really using the elbows efficiently tonight. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Big Samoan drop from Hat and a big splash.
2.
And talk about a move that'll knock the wind out of you.
Yes. So Hat has a benefit in doing things like that and going for early pins with the amount of weight that Hat brings. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb from Zinthar. You have to expend so much energy kicking out from a press from Hat that it brings another angle into facing up with him.
Yeah, and every second counts when you're being counted down.
It's like facing a wall, but if somebody's going to scale it, it could very well be Zinthar.
Ooh, absolutely.
Give up.
Bits coming in from Cookie there. Thank you,
It-
Cookie.
Wow, Zinthar was in that hold for quite some time.
Still managed to work his way out of that Boston Crab, especially applied by such a beast like Hat.
Zinthar was trained by some of the best kangaroo martial artists, whatever those are supposed to be.
Kung Fu Wallabies and Sting make up the training that Zinthar received before WBPLW.
I watched his training video. He just went into the woods and just fought a bunch of kangaroos. I don't know if that's counts as training, but I definitely don't want to get in the ring with him.
Give up.
Big bear hug from Hat. Fighting kangaroos is no joke. The punches and kicks they bring have so much power.
Oh, and Hat throwing him out of the ring. Now catching his breath instead of laughing this time. Wow, I don't know how he missed.
Not sure, but Hat's hitting the ropes. Shoulder
I
block.
was looking tired.
Hat's building momentum, isn't he?
Well, the one thing you can definitely count on with Hat is that he's going to be putting a lot of energy and power into every single move he does. But what a what a slam!
Side slam from Zinthar.
Ooh,
He's got that puncher's chance going right now.
I'm not sure who. Oh, he's going out.
Good Lord! Oh my gosh! The Nordic Spirit
Good.
Bomb there.
Good Lord! Almost a loss.
Almost put Zinthar away. With that Nordic Spirit Bomb happening.
Oh, Hat's going for another move.
Oh, running power slam. Big forearms. Battering Zinthar. Puts Hat in the corner. Oh, going up for the punches. Into the camel clutch.
Now he's holding him there.
It's gone.
10 minutes already gone. The crowd is starting to pick up momentum here.
Oh,
Ooh.
Scorpion Death Drop from Zinthar. He heads
and
up
he's-
top. Oh, flying crossbody. Hat got his foot on the ropes.
He's off. And Hat's going to, rightfully so, catch his breath. It looks like Zinthar might be a little more worse for wear than Hat is.
I mean, very smart of Hat to break. Oh, we're into the bear hug. Very smart of Hat to break Zinthar's momentum and put him out of the ring. They're circling.
Anyone's match at this point.
Yep. Just seeing the pendulum swing back and forth. Oh, Hurricane from Hat. Oh, big stiff left hand there.
Yeah, knocking him straight down.
Oh!
And Zinthar reversed.
Zinthar with a cutter reversal. Excellent awareness. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Nordic
This is
Spirit
it.
Bomb.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
and that's
my
it.
God, a bomb like that cannot be denied. Just Hat
I
decided.
think Hat was lucky he didn't get hit by the kangaroo kick.
Yeah, that kangaroo kick might have stopped him cold, but Hat has taken his power bomb to another level, and with that kind of power, hard to come back from.
That's right. 118,000 goob goes to Titicus, Urbanicus, and 11 others.
Titicus is on a streak tonight, winning some bets, isn't he?
Yeah, well, it's paying attention. So sometimes people can get good feelings about things. Not entirely sure, because every time I watch this, I don't know who's going to win at all, because the computer totally just has their own view on who wins.
I just think we need to take a minute to appreciate BB, because in the very first league match that we had on the show, Goat and Hat were the first match and bloodied BB the very first time out. So she's been incredibly fair considering in these first two matches tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah. Incredibly professional is Bionic. And Goat versus Hat, I can just imagine I can remember, not imagine, the war that those two put on. Just hard bitten and hard hitting.
It was a hell of an opener to this competition.
Yeah.
We're going to head to commercial, everyone, and be right back. Let's see. I think I saw another positive share pop up. In the meantime, everybody, enjoy this awesome art that Lady Red did for the positive share break. I said enjoy it.
There's so much more I want to make.
I said enjoy it. This is not an option. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The one that I had seen there we had already hit, so Oh, nope,
I just
Steel
think-
Griffin. A paraphrased bit, but I want everyone to remember, I know enough to know that I know nothing, and that's okay. We never stop growing, never stop learning. Thank you, Griffin. Sorry about that.
And also, just remember, one and all, none of us is as dumb as all of us.
Absolutely.
Cookie's like he just went dad voice on you. Damn it! Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. All right, hang on. Voluntary water break.
Oh yeah. I got my tea right here.
Got your tea. All right.
Just finished mine, and of course I might have to change this positive share break screen because it seems like White Tom has been pushed out of the concession stand, and we have Doctor Who's the Chef
Well,
filling in for us.
it's not that he's been pushed out. It's that both of them are offering concessions.
We
That's
have
right.
options now. That's
Yes,
amazing.
we've got nachos, noodles, beans, and chicken
Seems
flavored
like
soda.
every week someone's got their own noodle or their own nachos thing going on.
That's true. There's a lot. Well, we haven't seen Richard Punch's food trucks in a while, so
Well, after that failed burrito roll and execution, I'm sure he probably wants to go and die somewhere.
Vectron.
Look, that character is just like. I just said, what would like a guy who's like, I couldn't be a Guy Fieri, so I need to do something with my wrestling ability.
And you named him Dick Punch.
Richard, well, that's his legal name. It's like people keep saying it's like a funny joke, but I don't know.
So
Or
Vectron.
Dr. Baby Hands. Dr. Baby Hands is just like a G.I. Joe villain that like escaped.
Vectron,
Dr.
thank you.
Baby Hands.
Thank you for resubscribing 28 months. Positive share from Ralphie. Ran into an old coworker downtown this week. Going to get together with him later this week. Should be a good time. Awesome. Highlights. Digsbury Farms. I did mention the chicken flavored soda from Digsbury Farms. And then Griffin, Auntie Griffin's new New York, only York style pizza. Oh, good lord, the food wars are kicking off again. Well, in the interest of entertaining violence, we'll probably get back to it. Oh god, nacho ramen. How does that... You know what? I don't want to know how that would work. Let's get back to the action.
You never know.
No, I never do. Oh my, look at what we've got here. We have the one and only Bulk getting ready to hit the ring against the Mime.
The Mime, El Mime Terrible. The Mime is a very powerful and quite a showstopper since the very beginning. What's the stats on these two, Lady Red? While you pull up the ranking there.
The Mime has been an incredibly prevalent member. He's had 11 total appearances, and of those, he has only lost 4 matches.
Wow.
He has won 7, so he is just a rampaging titan.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, hopefully tonight Bulk can put him down, and Bulk needs to because he is currently in what place on the ranking?
Let's find out real quick. Current ranking standings. Currently,
Okay.
we have Will taking first place with that win.
Yeah.
Let's see, Bulk sitting in 7th right now.
That's right. We have Squick and Griglak are tied for 3rd place, and it looks like Beeple-chan is in 4th.
Technically Beeple-chan in 5th since 3rd is contested. That means our top 4 are Will, the Mime, Squick, and Griglak. Interesting. Interesting.
Well, there's still a few matches left, and it's anybody's game at this point.
Well, let's
It's gonna
see.
be very interesting to see what happens here because Bulk is one of our fighters who has taken a championship match to a draw.
He's taken it to a draw. Has the
He
Bulk
has,
taken
yes.
a win off of the Mime before?
Let me take a look.
Because
Find
I
out for
I
you.
thought so. Bulk has been incredibly proficient taking on some of the higher ranking folks.
Oh, yeah. Bulk has definitely been in here as a major upset to anyone who thought that they were the biggest, baddest, most hardcore wrestler that's ever entered the ring. That includes Beeple Chan. I don't trust her, whatever Japanese magic spells she's casting as she comes down the ring.
Well, what I can tell you is Bulk has beaten Beeple Chan, but he has not faced the mime as yet.
Oh, he has not faced the mime yet. So the sheer power of the mime taking on the technical skill of Bulk. Let's see
That's
what
right.
happens.
No one is crazy enough to put this fight in pay-per-view, so you're here tonight on Twitch watching us play this.
Bulk's heading down to the ring first. Bulk, all business, all prepared. Here he comes.
That's right. You gotta say something?
He looks confident.
Oh, he
Far
does
more
look
confident
confident.
than I would be in his shoes.
Bulk is one of those guys, he approaches every match the same. Every opponent he's trying to analyze and break down,
And
including
here is the mime.
the mime. The unsettling phenomenon that is the mime.
We don't know if he has some special mime powers, but it seems like he is a mountain of disappointment.
I'm getting the impression he's your least favorite wrestler, Crow.
I don't hide that fact very well. As we watch Bulk do a scoop slam and then we're going with some basic downstriking kicks. Just the most generic moves you can expect from the mime.
The mime brings power, but not complicated power. Oh,
No.
starts
Ooh.
early with the pile driver. And I would like to point out to everyone, there is no impetus for wrestling commentators to be impartial. As a matter of fact, that hasn't been a thing for decades. Just so you know. Our professionalism...
Exactly. We're excited for anything hype going into the ring. Now, I
Yes.
might not really like the mime, but if he pulls off hype moves, you better bet your ass I'm going to get excited.
We look forward to getting hyped and staying hyped.
Yeah.
Oh!
By Vectron
Power
be praised,
slam.
it goes down with one pin. That would have been amazing.
That would have beat your record, too.
Can't be
But-
having that.
Did
No.
not happen. Oh, inside cradle by Bulk.
Stomping on that stomach. Dropping that elbow.
Attacking the core of Bulk, trying to take away a lot of Bulk's strength by going after that. Oh!
Oof.
Backbreaker and slam.
Yeah, the mime was apparently an ex-French Special Forces member that, after several tours in several redacted countries,
Oh!
we're in a sleeper hold.
Does that make him a... Does that make him Jacques Richer? Or...
It's just, from what I understand, a lot of his fighting ability comes from mime school and the battlefield.
Oh, torture rack by the mime.
Give up.
Bulk's getting and dropped across the knee. Oh, into the corner. Bulk switches places and catches a boot to the gut.
Wow. An elbow drop. Oh,
Nope.
trying to go for those big swings, but dodging them like he's a Dark Souls boss. Scoop
Vectron.
slam and into a Scorpion Death Shooter.
Vectron, thank you for gifting the sub. We appreciate it as one of our sponsors.
Thank you. By Vectron be praised. As he throws an elbow to the back and another kick to the back. A common thing I've been watching every wrestler do. It seems to be like
Well,
the one thing they know how to do.
oh, big hammering forearms, and they're called classics for a reason, Crow.
Give up.
They're called classics for a reason.
Yeah,
Fair
look at
enough.
that. The mime's foot on the back of Bulk's head, stretching that hip. Oh! Recliner version of a camel clutch.
Give up.
Crowd's pulling out their silent and deadly signs again.
Yeah.
The handful of folks we've seen profess
Ooh.
to being mime fans, some of them are even
One,
holding up blank
two.
signs.
Barely kicked out.
Close on Bulk.
Yeah, you can actually hear the silence from his fans.
Is that silence, or are they shouting silence? I'm not sure which one it is.
I think it's because they just got 50% off at nachos from Doctor Who's food truck. Oh, and another Scorpion shooter.
Back into it by Bulk, trying to attack.
That's enough to make anyone scream for joy.
Yeah, attacking the back, the legs. Oh, big forearms. Oh.
You know, someone once said that there's a conspiracy that the mime is genetically engineered.
I have nothing to rule that out. It could entirely be possible.
It would explain a lot.
Yes, it would.
He is far too old to be an enfant terrible.
Oh,
He's bad enough as a mime terrible.
Bulk firing up, big clothesline. Mime
With
comes
the
back.
spinning lariat.
Yep.
I like the Metal Gear Solid reference. Very well done.
I may or may not enjoy that game series.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Bulk with the scoop slam and goes into the sleeper hold.
You know, if there's one genetic engineering thing aside from curing disease, it would be nice if they had one where it made it possible for us to enjoy cholesterol infinitely forever. Imagine having the ability to eat nachos like you're 10 years old for the rest of your life.
Oh,
Followed by Fifth soda.
I love nachos. One of my favorite things to get at a restaurant is getting fajita nachos. It makes me so happy.
Absolutely.
We've got a sign in the crowd. The mime is a clanner in disguise. We have not.
I don't doubt that, considering how large he is.
We have not yet seen the mime take on the ex-Mrs. Checkers.
That would be a match worth seeing.
I bet.
Oh, enziguri from Bulk. And I did not say that, Griffin. You hush your mouth. Spine Buster. Spine on the pine. Bulk in the corner.
Oh, he's setting him up for... Oh, going for a ride.
Oklahoma Stampede.
1, 2, 3, and it looks like Bulk is out this time, and the Mime Terrible unfortunately wins again.
Oh, just
Bulk was not our chosen one.
such power the Mime brings to this match, overwhelming his opponents.
Once again, it was a very valiant attempt, Bulk. It's very difficult to defeat the Mime. But Zero Paladin and 5 others got 117,000 goob.
Very nice. Now, I know I did see some positive shares, so we're going to go to commercial.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Wow.
let me catch back up. So that one was from Steel Griffin. We got that one. This one came to... That was a water break. We got that. That was from Ralphie. We got that. This one came to us from Grimos. All right, last week went well. Tonight, I start a month-long dog sitting, technically 2 back-to-back job, and it will be fun. And I've got stuff to paint. His Kickstarter stuff is not in yet, but that's okay. And this came to us from Digi. I missed the numeric workshop last time, but I did so because I shared drinks and played some beat-em-ups with my brother, so that was time well spent. Also, that was clearly a human who interrupted Checker's match last week, so DigiMan619 is innocent and shouldn't be counted as a run-in, especially since it didn't change the winner.
Get the impression somebody's really not happy with the record sheet that I have on this. This is the third time it's been brought up.
This one came to us from 7Blue7. Have recently been desperately missing my late grandmother and our yearly baseball dates. She loved to cuss out the umpires when they made bad calls. Yesterday, I learned of the Savannah Bananas. They're the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. I have added to my bucket list of going to one of their games in memory of my grandmother. I highly recommend checking out the Savannah Bananas for their funny videos.
Savannah Bananas? That
Yes.
is awesome.
I've heard of the Savannah Bananas. That it's so much fun to see that. I used to do
Wow.
character appearances for another minor league team. When they changed ownership, the new owners were, shall we say, they felt entitled to our time as opposed to appreciative, so I quit doing that. But, you know, a live baseball game is so much different than watching it on TV. It's a special thing.
Yes, 100%.
And so
It's on. I could say that about almost every sport I've ever went to go see, because I'll be quite honest with you. If you put it on TV, I'm just gonna be like, whatever. You can get excited about it, but it's not the same. But when you're there, I may never have watched a single NHL match in my life, but going to one is amazing. It's a lot of fun, a lot of energy.
I keep thinking I should try watching hockey sometime. I haven't done it yet, but
It's one of those things you know you're going to get hooked on. So I get it. You're like me. You very carefully pick what you get hooked into. You
now
end up in a rabbit hole forever.
I have watched all of Letterkenny and the first 2 seasons of Shoresy, though, so I'm investigating. But 7, that sounds great, and you know, cheers to Grandma. And then this came to us from Vectron. Harvested the first batch of apples from my trees and got 11 pounds. Made applesauce for the first time. Shared some with our neighbors, and finally got the weather to do the last coat of finish on the upper frame of my game table. Ooh, productive.
Very nice.
Vectron. This came from Zadozer. Had a birthday and a divorce within a 12-hour period. Yay me for leaving the giant bee. You know what? You sound happy. I'm happy for you, Zadozer.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then this came to us from Ramshackle Salvage. Some grim positivity. If you have a grudge against someone, remember a healthy lifestyle will give you the power to outlive them by at least 6 months.
Absolutely.
The Jim Cornette approach. Jim Cornette was a wrestling manager who has changed his lifestyle because he wants to live long enough to piss on Vince Russo's grave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They do say the best revenge is a life well lived, but outliving the competition also qualifies.
Yes, that's worth it. Yes. So let's see. Running down the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. And okay, here I will tell a funny story about one of the baseball games I was at, since it was a character night thing. It was right after Marvel Endgame came out. I was dressed as Punisher because it was the only recognizable Marvel character I had. They had me do the bat spin home run derby. You know, where you put your head on the baseball bat and spin around. And then you try to hit the ball off of the tee. And the Deadpool swung so hard he spun himself around and landed, just almost head spiked himself on the turf. I managed to plant my feet well enough to knock that sucker over the wall. And then at the end of the night, we all charged the Thanos who was there. We did not succeed. He snapped the giant power gauntlet and it set off the fireworks for the night.
That sounds fun.
That
sounds really fun.
It was a lot of fun. All right, everybody, we're getting ready to head back into it. Hang on, here we go. All right, our next matchup in the league coming at ya. Oh my gosh. Look at this bout.
That's right. 2 giants going at it. Beeple Chan and Griglak, son of Griglak.
Griglak, son of Griglak, has made his way into the top 4. If Beeple Chan gets the win, she will overtake Griglak, son of Griglak.
And if she loses, Griglak will cement his position in the next tournament that we have. The first tournament,
yes,
actually.
In the final 4 to crown the first WBPLW heavyweight champion. Predictions are up. If you want to get in on the predictions, click on the prediction thingy and it'll tell you what to do. We're heading to the ring. Here we go.
All right.
I said go, damn it. There we go.
The ring's afraid. It knows it's going to get destroyed.
Here comes Beeple Chan!
Already she's had that brain implosion energy drink right before coming down the ring.
It
really is a character of 2 halves. She has a 50-50 win-loss rate.
Wow. Beeple Chan, the manic pixie anime girl of WBPLW.
That's right. And right behind her, Griglak, son of Griglak.
Who has just the most terrifying stats at 9 wins and only 3 losses.
Wow. That's the best record in the in WBPLW, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Oh,
Better than the mimes.
the power
Yes.
of Griglac compels you.
Fight.
There's the bell. Griglac,
Not sure how they want to approach each other.
Griglac
I don't
was
think these guys have
backing away.
ever been in there. Everyone is concerned.
Yep. Griglac was backing away from the... Oh, look at that headbutt. Backing away from the manic energy of Beeple-chan.
Now we're invaded by the Wide Toms.
The White Tom celebration. Gourd Buster by Griglac.
As the balloons go up into the top of the tent, explode and create fireballs, he
Power
throws her
slam.
around. Very nice.
We also had a Checkers Concern celebration. We're going to see what happens here. Griglac going for an early advantage. Oh, Dragon Screw leg whip by Beeple-chan, but Griglac already back to his feet. Using the standing ostrich technique, I guess? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. The power of Griglac knocking Beeple-chan flat.
Yeah, she was originally kicked off of Sailor Moon.
Big splash from Griglac.
2.
And we have a crow celebration happening as well.
That's right. The little crow balloons going up into the top of the arena, where they will sit up there until they eventually deflate in sadness. Because no one's going up there. That's right. The top of this arena might as well just be the Hindenburg with the amount of balloons that are up there.
As long as it doesn't end the same way.
Prefer
let's
to
hope
not
not.
have that happen.
It's a good thing we don't have any pyrotechnics here, and you can see that she is just starting to come back around. I thought she was going to get Griglacked very early in the match, but looks like she's putting him to the mat now.
I think her pixie sticks have kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Griglac had been holding an advantage. Beeple-chan seemed confused as to what to do, but now she's getting her footing.
Give up.
Recliner style camel clutch there.
Yeah, she actually, whoa!
Oh! Sliced bread number 2 from Beeple-chan. That is actually the name of the move, yes.
Beeple-chan actually requested to have a waterbed match where the ring becomes one giant waterbed, and we said, no, that's not happening.
We're not
If
paying
you slam
for that.
you slam somebody on that, they're not getting up for a while.
Springs a leak, we're out a bunch of money, and then there's
Yeah.
water damage. Jackknife pin by Beeple-chan.
Now everyone's clapping for that one. I didn't know we had a golf team here.
I didn't either.
Yes.
Big swing
Oh.
side slam.
Oh, what's she going with here? His knee looks like it's
Another.
getting tore up.
Digi, it's because sliced bread number 2 is the best thing since sliced bread.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Headbutt by Griglac.
That's right, and we have Ether letting loose the boulder balloons.
Boulder balloons. Oh! Beeple-chan dodged that huge clothesline from Griglac.
And one of them just landed into the drone, capturing
Oh!
the footage.
German suplex by Beeple-chan.
Well done, Beeple-chan.
Here comes Griglac. Knocks her down. Big splash.
What? Two. Well, almost. Beeple-chan's going to have to think of a new strategy here.
She's just not been able to do enough to stop Griglac. She's not really
No.
utilizing
Ooh.
her speed.
No, not at all. And Griglac is just using his power and endurance to keep her going until she eventually runs out of that brain implosion energy.
It's a hell of a psychological thing to go up against Griglac, so I don't blame people. And Griglac's clearly very comfortable in the ring.
That's right. She is number 2 in our league of probably being convicted of drug charges. That was a nice little power bomb there. Or whatever that was.
German suplex.
German suplex, thank you.
And another one.
1, 2.
No.
Everybody in the arena was standing up for that one. They thought Griglak was going to go down.
Roll up.
Might still.
10 minutes.
Oh,
Here's 1, 2. Oh.
Griglak paying it back in a big way.
And you can tell who the crowd favorite is.
Fireman's carrying to the gut buster from Griglak.
They have 10 more minutes, too. 3, but they're not going to need it as Griglak counts another one on his win.
Huge.
Looking exhausted.
Huge win. Griglak went in there with the game plan to just smother Beeple-chan with power.
He did.
And there
Well
was
done.
nothing Beeple-chan could do to stop it. Oh,
And it looks, we
my.
got a victory, a winner of the league.
That means that our top finisher was the Mime. Let's look at our rankings. Top 4 places. We have no ties. So that means that going forward at Solstice Slam, we will see by random draw these 4 men face off. Single elimination tournament into the championship match. That is the Mime, Will the Great, Griglak, son of Griglak, and the dastardly Squick.
Ouch. Ricky Squick.
Yes, indeed, are going to be the ones that go into that for the heavyweight championship, our inaugural champion. Tell me, do either one of you have a prediction for this one?
I think, personally speaking, I think it's going to come down to any of these 4 because they all have been massively destroying this league since the beginning. And if it wasn't for this last match, Beeple-chan might have ended up in there as well.
That's true.
So I'm like, I don't know. I'll be quite honest. I don't know who's going to get this one. It could be any 4, any of those guys.
And if
There's something unique to each one of these 4, and it really will be a close thing. My personal money will be on Griglak, but
Oh, yeah?
I'm really worried about the Mime for an upset.
And-
Always.
You're absolutely right. Each of these 4 brings something different. The most similar of the 2 would be between the Mime and Griglak, but the thing is, where the Mime has sheer mass, Griglak knows how to expertly apply his power. Squick, you never know what Squick is going to come up with. And of course, the technical skill of Will the Great can take anyone by surprise.
Considering he's number 2, yeah.
Yes. If I am going to put my shoulder behind someone, I'm thinking we might see the skill of Will the Great take it home. But, as you said, you never know.
I'm worried that Squick is going to come in there and stab everybody with a fork and win. That's my prediction.
That is entirely possible. Entirely
Yeah.
possible. We don't know yet, but we do know that after this is done, there are going to be some debts to settle for Squick.
Oh, yes, that's
I'm
for sure.
just asking, please, for the number for HR so that he's banned from the cafeteria before a match.
I wish
It
we
will
had a
solve
phone.
So many problems.
Also, who will be judging?
The referee for that one? You know what? Let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up our list. I'm going to give you the list of referees. Let's put it to chat for who is going to be the officiant for this tournament. Give me just a second.
yeah.
Let me pull this up, and I will give you the list of people. So hang on just a second. Some of these folks are not eligible, okay? Just so you know, Billy Mays is not an option. All right, so that means that this could be between Mad Ducks, Bionic, Psyduck, Spara. Yep, those 4. Mad Ducks, Bionic, Psyduck, or Spara. Who will be the officiant for the WBPLW Heavyweight Championship Tournament?
Oh, we got a current poll up here.
Yep.
Go ahead and place your vote there.
Poll,
If it's Mad
yes.
Ducks, you will be hoisted by your own petard, Hauser.
I'm not in it. I have no petard to be hoisted.
There will be a queue outside your room when this is all over.
Well, it's a good thing that I sleep in an undisclosed location. Let's see. We're going to give that some time to run down, and we're going to pick up some commercials real quick. We will be right back.
Hello, everyone! Do you have a hankering for some good old performative violence and appropriate food to match? This is Doctor Who's the Chef, and boy, do I have news for you. That's right, Doctor Who's Cooking is providing the concessions and catering for all WBPLW events. We'll have plenty to go around, served straight out of the pail. Don't ask questions or we break your hands. Come back to the concession stand between matches or eat in your private skybox that you don't actually have because you didn't buy it, so sit in your folding chair and enjoy the damn show. Doctor Who's Cooking, remember, it's legally food. Now proudly serving Country Bob's chicken-flavored soda with new spicy Ragin' Cajun flavor. Ooh, that's hot.
Hey there, folks. It's me, Tom Tombadil, owner and proprietor of Wide Tom's Bean House. We regrettably had to close our doors as the Department of Health deemed our air quality suboptimal. Too much methane, apparently. I am now proud to announce that Wide Tom's Bean House is not only back, but better than ever. Our new location is chock full of windows and cattle-grade air purification. The burger bar is bigger and badder than before with new toppings and an array of...
Hey, you maniacs! The voting came down to a tie. 48%, 48%, 80 votes each. You maniacs, Mad Ducks in Psyduck. Oh my god. Okay. Hang on, let me write this down, because... Alright. Okay, you know what this does? Is this actually gives me... well, we'll see. But now we've got these two squaring up. I can't make them fight for it. Referees are a separate entity than wrestlers are. So I can't make them fight for it.
Aiden has already thrown up a runoff, so get your votes in.
There
Which
goes the
duck are we
runoff.
going for?
Well, in the meantime, I know we had some positive shares. You chat, you all are crazy. Positive share came from Pharisees X. I recorded my first DJ mix today. Excellent, Pharisees. Are you DJ Pharisee? Are you party rocking in the house tonight? I want to know what it's called. Please tell me what it's called. I want to hear what it's called. And our other comes to us from the Cookie Mama. Pretty good week. I start work tomorrow, though, but the kid got to college and may have a ride. Awesome, Cookie. That's great
wonderful
news. Excellent stuff.
Excellent.
Now I have to sit here for a minute to see how that... Is it duck season or dock season? We're going to see what happens. I'm watching the voting run. Oh my god, you guys are trying... If you run it to a tie, then I'm going to have to do something. And that's... I don't know that you want that to happen.
You'll have to make wrestler versions of it.
Oh no. Oh no.
If they were both here, you could get them to nominate a fighter each.
That's true. We could... You know what? We could have trial by champion. They each have to pick who stands in for them that's not already in a match. So if it goes into another tie, and that's on you, he said, staring at chat. If it goes into a tie, we will do trial by champion.
Trial by champion.
Oh, no. Godzilla is banned. No, they need to pick someone off of the BPL roster for it. So
Godzilla is too damn big and breaks the hall every
yes,
week.
we're not doing that. But in the meantime, while this counts down, get ready. We're going to have our first special surprise feature match of the night. Everybody hang on, because... Actually, hold on. Let me go ahead and adjust the ref.
I want to point out that the last prediction for that Beeple-Chan versus Griglak, 367,000 goob went to 16 people.
16 people. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. There was a lot more writing on Beeple-Chan. I think 13% were voting on Griglak.
Oh, wow. Lots of people going for that. Okay.
Indeed.
Oh, it looks like we have a winner.
Psyduck sneaks it.
Psyduck wins it.
Yes.
All right. Well, hang on, because not only do we have a special match coming up, we have a special guest officiant. Everybody hang on. Here we go. All right, coming to the ring first. Let's look up the ramp. Coming to us from Flavortown, it is Guy Fieri.
I don't know if we should send him back to Flavortown.
Guy Fieri ruined my bachelor party.
Every time I see
And our officiant is Wendy Thomas.
Why is Wendy Thomas here?
Because the opponent is the one and only Gordon Ramsay. It's a food fight.
Did you put something in my tea?
No. No, I just thought this would be funny.
Good Lord.
The Iron Chef himself makes his way to the ring.
What? He's already doing something.
You donkey!
Indeed.
Fight!
So, story. Guy Fieri ruined my bachelor party. The night before my bachelor party, there were a bunch of folks that wanted to take my wife and I out to dinner. And they asked where she wanted to go. They asked her. I didn't get input on it. So ended up going to a Fridays. I ended up eating the Guy Fieri menu item, some kind of heckin' complicated-ass burger thing with a plantain. And I got food poisoning for my paintballing and barbecue bachelor party. After the paintballing and the barbecue, we were going to have drinks, sit on the balcony, and smoke cigars. I was so sick, I just fell asleep on the couch. Guy Fieri ruined my bachelor party. Go, Gordon.
It was incredibly rude of him, and I empathise strongly. I've had food poisoning recently myself. I'm so sorry, Halz.
And my wife has said to me, it wasn't him, he wasn't there, it was whoever worked at that restaurant. I said, well, that restaurant is closed, so I don't have anyone to blame.
It's his fault.
It's his fault.
Definitely Guy Fieri's fault.
Oh,
100%.
Gordon Ramsay does a drop down, hits the far ropes. Big chop. Also,
And a slam over.
Guy's flames don't match.
No, they don't, but that is probably on purpose.
Frosted tips.
He's wearing a bowling shirt, top half, with his leotard underneath, a choice I don't think anybody wanted him to make, but here he is.
The fashion of Flavortown is strange and peculiar.
Oh, he missed that drop kick. Gordon with a hurricane.
I have to say, Miss Wendy Thomas, unfortunately, has the worst underwear on possible. That straight up looks like Depends.
It does.
But hey, the only person in here who has probably any real professional clout is Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I quit eating at Wendy's whenever their CEO announced surge pricing. Swore them off entirely. Blue
I don't
Thunder
blame you
Bomb
on
by
that.
Ramsay. Here we go. And Ramsay's on
setting
the
him up.
top. Oh,
No, he's not.
Gordon is not having it.
oh, guy backed off. Gordon. Oh, X Factor. Yeah, Guy Fieri looks like he listens to Uncle Cracker, therefore he used the X Factor. Inside cradle.
Hold on. Two. And also, Gordon Ramsay is a pretty active man for his age. Probably more fit than Gordon Ramsay. And probably Gordon Ramsay is probably fit than half the arena here, considering how many nachos we're all eating right now. Oh! Won't matter, though. He won't have knees after he's done with this.
Yep. Oh! Big chop. Let's see what happens here. He cuts the throat. Oh! Hurricane from Gordon Ramsay.
Beautiful execution.
Absolutely. Drops a great elbow. Oh! Diamond cutter by Ramsay into a deadlift German suplex.
Wow!
Into a T-bone suplex. He goes for the pin.
1, 2. Oh, barely just a kick out there.
Just barely.
Guy Fieri might actually have cholesterol on his side. Oh, wow.
Big flying clothesline there from Ramsay. Oh, he reverses the powerbomb attempt, but he can't climb the ropes. Not going to work.
He should have got non-slick shoes.
Oh, that's true. I thought he wore non-slip shoes out of habit. Total shot there from Guy Fieri. Oh, package pile driver from Fieri.
It doesn't look like Guy Fieri's going to let him go.
Oh, spinning back suplex.
Seems like the only thing he's also good at ruining is wrestling matches, as he does all these reversals.
Snapmare by Ramsay. Oh, big Shote palm strike. Oh, another spinning back suplex. But they're both back to their feet. Ramsay off the far ropes.
Pretty quick.
Spine buster by Fieri. Spine on the pine.
Ooh.
Big fist drop.
10 minutes gone.
And another T-bone suplex.
This might be it. 1, 2. Oh, barely kick out.
Almost there. The timer didn't quite run all the way down. Burning lariat from Ramsay. Oh, bulldog reversal out of Fieri. And vertical suplex.
Wow. Just another big suplex. Whoa. What is he doing?
Oh my gosh, look at the roll.
What is he doing?
And he rolls it back, flattening the dough out.
What is he doing? What is this?
That was a thing that just happened.
That was one of the things of all time.
Gordon, we've established that that's not in your moveset, man.
He just slips and falls. Oh.
He's looking at Fieri, calling him a donkey.
Not entirely sick. No, you can't climb. You can't climb. Kicked him right in the spine.
Another spinning back suplex. Fieri sure does love that spinning back suplex.
Oh, if he can keep pulling it off, it'll be effective eventually.
That T-bone suplex Ramsay keeps going back to. I approve of that more, because it's a T-bone.
Yes.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
1, 2, 3. It looks like it is over for Gordon Ramsay tonight as Guy Fieri takes the win. The first win that he has ever gotten in his life.
That Ramsay is unhappy about the loss. You might say he's raw.
He is very...
Yeah, he generally is.
I think that joke just hurt me more than Guy Fieri hurt Gordon Ramsay.
That's good. Man.
All right.
Looks like 58,000 goob goes to Asclepius and 9 others.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back. I got to run another commercial. Hang on just a second.
Dude just lost to a Smash Mouth cosplayer.
I'm leaving the mics on because that's funny. Let's see. Where you at, guys? I know I want you to have a match. And There we go. This could have been part of the other thing too, but we're doing it now. All right. Oop, I gotta scroll that up. Can't let that get away from us. We're heading back to the action. Everybody hang on. Our next feature match coming at us. It is the one and only, the disgraced CEO, Papa John.
Papa John?
Yeah.
Pizza expert is a bit of a stretch.
And not only that, Wendy's still in the ring because, wow,
Whoa.
okay. He's saying, I know about delivery, but up against him,
can
hey, look at the familiar face coming back to us. It's the one and only Ben Throttle of Full Throttle fame.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting to see Ben Throttle. Even though I know you told me that it was a possibility.
He's not putting his lips on that.
No, he's not.
I do love how they opted for the wave that looks like what he did before that demolition derby.
I'm a little worried because I didn't think Papa John would ever be able to pull off a flash kick. I never imagined this in my life.
Well, WBPLW
The amount
is
of grease and sweat that comes off of this person as he does his moves will probably end up blinding Ben, so he might want to be careful.
You know, I know people don't like the guy, but every Papa John's I've been to has actually done a really good job.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Oh! Ben went in for that choke. Oh!
This is just not something I expected to see.
Oh, well, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see him get into a wrestling match.
It's the battle of delivery philosophies is what it is.
I more expect him to run for president than ever fight in a ring.
I'm just sitting here all tense waiting for Wendy to activate. I just feel like she's going to.
Wendy, as it turns out, she is excellent at rap battles. She beat both Ronald McDonald and the Burger King in an epic rap battle of history.
Wow.
Yep, going for the
Didn't seem to bother Ben at all.
Nope. Ben looked at him and said, that's not one of meat's many uses. Oh, back to the vertical suplex. He just hangs there while the blood runs to his head and to the outside.
1, 2.
Oh, and now he's got a baseball bat.
He got that.
Oh, and he's got a chair. Oh, it's a brawl.
They're back on the old mine road.
Oh, he's got a sledgehammer.
Oh, right in the gut.
12, 13,
Oh, he's going to slam him down onto that sledgehammer handle.
Oh, my Lord.
17, 18.
Ben took a chair into the ring. Almost by countout. Oh, look at them swinging.
It looks like Levinian 762 has donated $6.90.
Thank you, Levinin.
Nice.
Very kind of you. Nice. Thank you for the sex number monies.
2, 3.
Where do they keep getting these baseball bats? And sledgehammers. Oh gosh.
They're on the old mine road now. Is what's happening, I guess.
11, 12.
Oh,
Oh.
Ishiragoshi by Ben.
17, 18.
This might be it.
Oh,
they got right back in the ring
countout
beforehand.
again. Oh, look at that attempt at that hammerlock octopus hold, but Ben
I don't think
breaks
Ben
out.
was expecting it.
Oh, Frankensteiner.
Ben going for a pile driver.
Oh, listen to that crunch. Standing splash.
2.
Almost. Oh, stretch plum. Look at that crank.
Oh, good lord, he's cranking that hog.
Cranking the neck and barring the arm. Just good lord.
Whoa. Papa John
I don't
saying
know what
something
he's
in
saying.
Japanese. which I'm sure it's probably just from all the concussions he's had.
Either that or he's been hanging out with Bibu Chan backstage.
Maybe so.
True.
Maybe so. Ben's not having it, though.
That is insane.
Ben,
Okay, some fans are saying that this is probably just a stunt double.
it might be. This particular version doesn't look like he's eating enough pepperoni, does it?
No.
Another pile driver from Ben. Back to that stretch plum. He is really planning on taking it home with this, isn't he?
It's just going to break his collarbone.
Do we have a chiropractor in the audience? Because I've got a feeling we're going to need one by the end of this.
Well, you don't need to with Ben in the ring. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, a reversal of whatever was...
Ben reversed that MMA takedown. Yeah, go for it, John, I guess. He's going for a neck lock here.
Not exactly the kind of move he has been working on.
Another
think-
Ashuragoshi.
I think Ben's going to probably pull that move off again. Oh, he's pumping the crowd up.
Look
Ooh.
at that forearm combination. Axe handle. Oh. And now this crossface. It is a Cobra clutch crossface.
Ooh, right into the ropes.
Both of these guys are looking for a submission. But the problem is... Oh.
Ooh,
John's
I-
just
it-
not having the luck.
yeah, these guys are both submission fighters, it seems.
Oh,
Whoa!
Oh, jackknife pin, but too close to the ropes. He's going for it again.
Oh, what's... Oh!
Into a Kimura. Frankensteiner by Papa John there. Oh, a ghetto clutch for a pin. I finally looked
almost
that up.
down.
Yeah. I finally looked that match up, or that move up, so jackknife pin.
One.
Papa John and Ben Throttle going at it big here. Knee
Ooh.
buster.
Oh, he's signaling something.
Oh, he's back to the stretch plum.
This might be it.
Just such torque on the neck and shoulder.
Papa John just will not tap out on this.
He's saying, no, I've got more sauce than that.
Oh, it looks like second place in the
Big
league champion.
swing!
Will the Great is in the audience.
Again, that Kimura too close to the ropes. Ben said,
Seems
I'm
like-
not putting my lips on that. No.
Will's got the same worries about the ref that I do. Telling you, she's going to activate.
One. Come on. I don't know if he's ever going to pull that off.
Ooh,
You might pull this one off.
Ben
Oh.
breaks out. Uh-oh.
Going for a
Airplane
ride.
spin. I know this move well.
Oh,
Ben's used to taking a tumble, though. Goes back to the Ashuragoshi himself.
oh, and Ben got pulled into this hold.
Another octopus hammerlock there. And Ben is tired of messing around. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Just mowed him
Shoulder
over.
rush.
And a super kick.
Oh,
This might be it. This might be it.
Look at that pin attempt.
One,
He's rolling him up.
two. Oh,
No, sir.
Ben says no.
Ben says you're going to
Not
have
today.
to wrap me better than a papadilla in order to get a pin like that.
Oh, God. Pile driver.
Pile driving a big splash.
Two.
Almost.
so close.
I was not expecting these two to be so evenly
Oh!
matched.
Scorpion
I
death
was
drop.
expecting Ben to just take it. This would be an easy win for him, but we're not that far off 20 minutes.
This one might not have the 20-minute time limit since it's not a league match.
I will still be impressed if they go to time.
That's true.
Even if it doesn't end, it's impressive.
Ben's head hit the turnbuckle there.
Oh, seat belt.
2,
Pin.
3, and that's
my
it.
There
God.
it is.
Papa John pulled out the seatbelt pin for the win.
Papa John must have something to do with all the pizza he's eating.
I guess so.
He might actually be onto something.
Maybe it is just too greasy to hold on to. Still.
That's
Signs
right.
from the audience calling it a pizza cake.
Oh.
144,000 goob goes to Asclepius and 7 others.
Okay, we're going to commercial after that one. That's just... I don't know what to say about that. Like, that got me, okay? Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, it got me, so... Anyway, I'm going to set us
Very
up
close
a few
to
just
being a draw.
for fun matches here. Let's see. I think we're going to... Oh, no! We are going to have a debut happen tonight. How cool is that?
Okay, yeah.
Actually, not on that side. We're going to put it over here. Yeah, we're going to put him on this side. That's better for the debut. And then let's go grab us someone for him to go up against. Let's get a good old classic. There we go. So, I hope everybody's having a good time. 85 of you watching tonight.
Wow. Welcome, guys. Welcome to WBPL 76.
Glad you are all here. And
Watching as the computer goes off against itself.
Self-flagellation by the computer happening here.
Dead guys wrestling 4-way free-for-all. Yes.
Oh, he wants a a dead guy. Okay, well, let's see what happens.
We'll dig up some corpses after this match.
Yeah, after this match. Everybody hang... I don't think we've got any positive shares outstanding, do we?
I don't think so, no.
Just wanted to check. Nope. Wait. From Will, started climactic end of chapter showdown with the evil D&D group just now. Despite me throwing every dirty trick I could think of at him, the players have so far managed to pull through. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun, Will.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. All right, everybody, hang on. We're going to head to the ring. All right, first heading down to the ring. Here he comes. It's the one, the only. You know him. I know him. We're familiar with him. You probably don't love him, but...
It's Tough Tim.
Tough Tim.
I do have some stats on this guy, as we've seen him before, and I'm very pleased to tell you he has lost all 5 of the matches he has appeared in today.
He just-
Well,
maybe
that might
today
a
will
shot.
be his win,
And
or
his
maybe it
opponent
won't be.
coming to the ring. Believe it or not, it's the Swamp Thing, Super Chief.
Super Chief coming on down for the first fight in WBPLW.
Indeed. I just
Looking fly.
just signed Super Chief to a match last night. Or to a contract last night.
Fight.
Mad Duck's in the ring.
Scoop slam.
He's starting off quick, isn't he? Oh. Looks like they break and into the arm for Tough Tim. Let's see what happens here. And, test of strength has Tim come out ahead.
Just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Yeah.
Nobody's really... Oh! There's Super Chief taking some control. I'm not sure he's intentionally left his feet yet. Big Bulldog, though.
No.
Let's see what happens here. Nope. Still up. Into the ropes. And a shoulder
Ooh.
block.
Tough Tim, even
Oh!
though being 5 losses, has incredible endurance.
Oh! German
One.
suplex.
And it looks like Mad Ducks is here.
Yep. Tough Tim, he's game. He keeps coming back for more. So we'll keep paying him. Let's see. Oh, stomping a mud hole. See what happens here. Yep, Tim's pulling him away from the corner. And Super Chief, taking those headlock punches. Taking another one.
Elbow to the back, elbow to the head.
Looks like Tim he's going for lower risk moves to try and stay in control. Not a bad strategy. But then Super Chief puts him down hard.
No kidding.
Oh!
Edge of the apron.
Look at that arm cross camel clutch. Let's see what happens here. Oh! Inverted atomic drop.
Super Chief giving him a slap about it.
Oh, now he's stomping a mud hole. Oh! And a face wash. Oh!
Got to clean those boots off.
Oh, gosh. And looks like the goatee off of... Into a lion tamer.
Oh, that is... I have been in one of those.
Oh, my gosh.
Not professionally.
Tim hits the ropes. Big boot from Super Chief back to that lion tamer. Oh, good Lord.
My brother put me in one of those, and it was not a fun time.
I bet it wasn't. Hey. No. In there. Okay, no. In there. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Ooh. Looks like Tough Tim is trying to bring it back.
He's trying, back into an inverted atomic drop. Look at Super Chief staying on his feet, though. Well, until just now.
Yeah, they're both trying to fill each other out.
Uh-oh. Uranage by Super Chief. Hits the ropes. Big boot. Putting Tim to the mat. And now a Manhattan drop. No, inverted atomic drop of his own. Off the ropes. Caught nothing there. Both of them.
Ow.
Yep.
Ow. There's a bit of confusion going on here.
Hitting that corner. Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
What is going on?
Kinkuman Buster. Kinniku Buster.
Whew.
Oh, that is one of the big signatures for Super Chief. Huge move. Tim gets to his feet out of sheer desperation. He does not want to stay anywhere in course of danger after a hit like that.
Watching him put Tough Tim's head into the turnbuckle, I was just thinking he's probably going to start pronouncing his name as Tiff Tom.
Okay,
that was pretty brutal. I was just like, wow.
That was excellent. See what happens here? Inverted atomic drop. Oh! Abdominal stretch by Super Chief, really cranking it.
Almost looks like he's going to tear him in half.
Oh. Front slam.
Wow.
Another front slam, but...
Can you do a third one?
It seems like Super Chief is just shrugging him off.
Has no mercy this evening. Amazing debut.
Ankle pick. Oh!
No, I think he's going to be forgetting the third grade.
Long division is out the window. Tim hits the ropes, drops an elbow.
Just so you know, helmets are not required, but you can wear them.
You could. Oh! Give up. Cranking back on that abdominal stretch. Give up. Stretching not only the abdominal muscles, but the neck as well. Oh! Knee drop by Tough Tim.
Ow. I felt that one.
And a side slam.
Looks like Tough Tim got his second wind.
He did. Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh, it doesn't know.
Oh, German suplex the outside. Let's not.
I just spilled my water everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, man.
Yeah, foot right there hitting the table. Into the ropes.
Oh.
You
Gotta
hear
be careful
the-
with these tables. They got them at Radio Shack, and we both know that those no longer exist. Not really, anyway.
Not even in theory, is it?
I think there's some privately owned ones.
Oh, okay. Oh! Half Nelson suplex by Super Chief.
This is a wild ride all the way to the end.
Oh. Going.
I don't even. I'm not even sure because I don't think I've seen Tough Tim fight this hard before.
I have not. I don't think we've seen him hang this long. Oh!
Maybe we spoke too soon. We almost spoke too soon. He was too close to the rope.
That might have done him in, though.
Oh!
Dog
If that
with Super
didn't,
Chief.
that definitely did. Let's see if Super Chief can get him in the middle and pin him out. Nope.
Oh, back to just trying to tear him in half.
Give up. Give up.
Oh,
Oh! Got him right off his back.
Tim managed to slip that power
Whoa!
slam.
Oh, he's feeling it now.
Side slam by Tough Tim. And Super Chief's back on his feet again. Another inverted
Ooh.
atomic drop. Oh,
Ooh.
back suplex. Tim.
I'm not sure who's going to win. This is amazing. Tough Tim has never been this active.
Tim is just, boot to the gut. Tim, he's feeling like he's got something to prove. He's
He can see that victory on the line.
Yo-
And he's just going
One,
for it.
two, almost.
Oh!
So close.
Super Chief with the boss man slam there.
The atomic drop again.
And an axe handle to the back. Oh, another flying knee drop.
Seems like it takes more energy to do that for him now at this point.
It's a really hard move to do properly because you don't want to mess up your own knee on contact. Up into the ropes. Another scrap buster boss man slam. Let's see what happens. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa.
One.
Oh, God.
Super Chief's getting a breather. Can't blame him while he's got the opportunity. Okay, all right.
I picked up my tea. I didn't want this to spill over.
Not again. Super Chief with the vertical suplex. Oh, he's calling for it. What's going to happen?
Oh,
Not that. Oh, back to the
right out of the
outside.
ring.
Not going to lay down.
No.
He's taken everything Tim has dished out and kept coming back.
I think they're about to go in 20 minutes.
They are about to go 20 minutes.
Yeah, just bet each other blow for blow this whole match. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, power bomb by Super
Oh,
Chief.
this could be it. This
Back
is going
into
to be
the
it.
Lion Tamer.
This is
Yes! Oh!
Super Chief and Tough Tim. What a fight. 20 minutes in.
Looks like Super Chief decided to quit messing around and take it home.
And Tim has continued his streak. Sadly, it's a losing streak.
An elevated Boston Crab.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Also,
That was so close to a draw.
so very close. I'm going to kick us over to the poster we had here, the very excellent poster we had.
Wonder where that came from.
You know what? I can't help but think. Where did that come from? Thank you again, Lady Red, for this WBPLW has the best fan art, hands down. I will hear no argument.
I
But
agree.
we got a little bit of time left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and kick us over to the Q&A screen.
Yeah.
I spent 10 years on the independent wrestling circuit. I am open to whatever questions you might have. And we're going to start We are going to Solstice Slam will be coming up soon, and
and thanks for the water break and posture check
yep.
there.
Yep, my posture
stretch.
is. I've checked it. It's bad. I'll stretch.
Hey, I was gonna. I think I have a question that you might have. So,
Go for
watching all these fights.
Yep.
What is the most confusing thing that the AI does?
So, for me, the most confusing thing the AI does is doing a move and then dragging the person away away from the ropes to not follow it up. I look at this and logically it's like there should be a follow-up to some of these. And they're like, I've done a scoop slam. Now I'll pull you away from the ropes. Now I'll pull you back up to your feet. And it's like, why? Why? That doesn't make like.
It's like they want to. It's like they have in their minds they want to set a move, and then they're like, well, in order for me to get there, I have to bring him from here to here to here to pull the move off. But they're just so they're like hyper focused on doing whatever move they're set up to.
Yeah, and you know, amusingly, I've seen that before. There's a wrestling term for the guys might be having a terrible match, but instead of changing things up, they're like, no, I'm going to do my moves. I've got to do my moves because they're my moves. It's called getting your shit in. And it's like, who cares if the match? No one has ever gone, that match sucked, but you know. That guy, he got his shit in. It's like, nobody cares. If the match sucks, nobody cares.
Yeah. We got 2 questions in, too, by the way.
Yep. First one came to us from Geth. Any examples of opponents who were facing off just having fun together? Several, but here's my favorite. Because my personal GOAT, my personal greatest of all time is Sting.
Yeah.
Sting's last run in AEW was just great, but you can find it on YouTube. There is a moment where Sting is managing, or he's not managing, he's in the corner backing Darby Allin, and I think Orange Cassidy is backing either Chuck Taylor or Trent Beretta. I'm not sure which one. But they square up on the outside. Now, Orange Cassidy's gimmick has been, you know, that he's kind of apathetic and uninvolved. Paul Rudd in Great Hot American Summer. But the thing is, he seems apathetic and lackadaisical until he doesn't, and then he turns it on because Orange Cassidy's amazing. Matter of fact, Lady Red, your new finisher is an Orange Cassidy move.
Amazing. Pleased to hear it.
And so Orange Cassidy he had this spot where he'd screw with people, where he'd put his hands in his pockets, and he'd stand there, and he'd just very lackadaisically kind of kick just above your ankle, right? But the fun part was the crowd would cheer every time it happened. Like, oh, and so he moseys up to Sting, and Sting looks at him, and Cassidy puts his hands in his pocket and does the kick, and Sting just looks at him and does one back. Oh. And so it's just the two of them doing these basic lazy little kicks to each other, and then they back away and just kind of shuffle their feet and then shuffle in and do like a real low super kick into each other's foot. And this is hysterical to me. And one of Sting's big things has always been he'll throw his head back and beat his chest, right? So Cassidy's looking there at him through his aviators, and he kind of tilts his head back. And Sting very lackadaisically just kind of like takes his fist and just kind of very lazily taps him on his chest. It cracks me up every time. I love it. You can find it on YouTube. Ayo Chico, who is my favorite tag team? It's not Vicious and Delicious. I do love Scott Norton. My favorite tag team is the Briscoes. Because every other tag team I've had that's been my favorite tag team has done something severely pissed me off. So it's the Briscoes. And it's going to be the Briscoes. It's dem boys, trust me. Mark Briscoe is killing it right now. It's amazing. He's doing some of the best. Go to YouTube, type in Mark Briscoe promo in like the last, 2 months. You're going to see some amazing stuff. Digiman asked me, less wrestler, more as a fan, what's the worst pay-per-view I ever saw live?
That's kind of hard because when you don't really buy a pay-per-view because you get the feeling it's not going to be very good. beforehand. Like you're like, it's matches I don't really care to watch. It's rare. I can't think
That
of a
I
pay-per-view
watched
that I've ever
live.
gotten. Yeah, I mean I've watched stuff live too. I've never gotten one that I was disappointed in.
Let me see. Hang on a second, because I know what my answer is, but I need to look it up. It was WrestleMania 19 is the one I'm going to go with, because I did watch that one live. It featured the champion Triple H defending against Booker T. Booker T being an African-American gentleman. It featured a feud wherein Booker T said things like, or Triple H said things like, people like you don't deserve to win titles. They did an angle where Triple H played a racist and then won at the end at WrestleMania. I was, and the capper on the whole thing, is at the end, Booker T pulls out a move he hasn't done in years. He did a top rope front flip leg drop, the Harlem Hangover. He hasn't done that in I hadn't seen him do it in like 10 years at that point. Triple H kicks out, does a pedigree, and then waits 30 to 45 seconds before going for the pin, just to make sure to tell everybody I'm the one who's important, not him. And it pisses me off.
Yeah.
That was a main event at WrestleMania 19, and it was bullshit.
That's not the sort of thing that gets you fun angry. That's the sort of thing genuinely rank.
Yeah.
Let's see. Parallax asked me my favorite offbeat gimmick, like Norman Smiley with the hardcore belt kind of thing. Okay, Norman, that was so great. Norman Smiley he accidentally won the hardcore title in WCW, and then became known as Screamin' Norman Smiley because he was terrified of everything, and he would like come to the ring wearing like football pads because he didn't want, and a helmet because he didn't want to get hurt, and the guy would just murder him the whole match, and then something would happen and Norman would end up winning. My favorite offbeat gimmick, I mean, I do, at this point it's not offbeat, but Orange Cassidy was amazing. You know what my favorite offbeat gimmick that didn't turn into a serious one? Dragon, because he was a huge dragon.
He is a huge dragon.
He's a huge dragon. And he's agile. He does flips. He doesn't breathe fire. But,
yeah. Why breathe fire when you can do flips?
Yeah, no. So you can go on YouTube and type in Chikara Dragon, and you'll have a great time. It's awesome. This one came from Fulgar. In your time in the ring, did you see anybody have any ugly body functions in the ring? Okay, here, I got a story for you. Place where I wrestled, there was a guy his gimmick was Eugene. He was a, not that you saw on TV. His gimmick, he was doing the hillbilly gimmick. And he's a nice guy. And the dude he's wrestling against, Sammy was doing the Napoleon gimmick. Like, he's a short, small dude, but his idea, Napoleon complex gimmick. They're having this match, and Sammy had, he had someone managing him who had long hair, and I can't remember her name. But she's right there, and Eugene takes this slam, and he's laying there, and he tried to tell Sammy, he goes, don't do anything to my stomach right now, because something hit and he felt different. Well, Sammy didn't hear him, because he just did a hip toss, and he hits the ropes and comes back and drops an elbow on the torso. And they're laying near the apron. And when it happened, it forced this amount of gas out of Eugene so much that it blew the hair back on the poor woman at ringside.
Oh no!
And you saw her hair fly back from the gas hit, and then you saw her face, and she just crumpled to the floor. And I should have felt so bad, but I'm in the back, I saw this on the monitor, and I'm on the floor, on the floor, laughing so hard I can't breathe. Because it couldn't have been any better if you had set it up. And I laughed for 10 minutes with just tears running down my face.
I
It
bet
was-
at the time she did not have a good time, but
Oh,
I bet you she remembers that night and still talks about it.
Oh, she hated me. She was so mad at us. And I couldn't breathe. And the madder she got, the harder I laughed.
I don't blame you.
NNT.
That's amazing.
NNT28 asked me the best overseller you saw personally. Fezbear gifting the subs. Thank you, Fezbear. That's awesome. My favorite overseller that I saw, and my favorite example of overselling, it was at a SummerSlam, I think, but it was Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan. And it was supposed to be like a best of 3 series, and then Hogan pitched a fit and didn't want to do that. So instead of having one where they trade wins and then have the blow-off match at the end, Hogan just pitched a fit so he would win. So Shawn Michaels oversold the entire match and made Hogan look like a fool, which was hilarious. But my favorite seller some people would say he got up to the line of overselling, but and Kurt Hennig was a great seller. This guy took his cues from him, but Dolph Ziggler, Ryan Nemeth is he's in Impact now. The guy was such a good seller that he was such a good seller that they quit pushing him in the main event because he looked so good putting people over. He would study boxing tapes to see how knockouts would work in that, and then try and sell like that. So, big props to him. I love a good seller. That, to me, that's one of the best things. And why, as much as I like Will Ospreay, I don't like his matches. This came to us from It's Rad. Thoughts on Rikishi? Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Crow. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, like, if it goes to anything in performance, if everybody on stage is giving, there's no takers.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. If everybody's giving, there will never be a taker. The taker will stop the performance.
Yes. 100% happens. You can tell when someone's being selfish in a match by not selling back, because it stands out.
It's a slap in the face, and that's like a professional slap in the face.
Yep. It sure is. As a matter of, in one of the last match I had, the other guy quit selling for me in it. I was a monster heel, and he's trying to do the super babyface thing, and he quit selling. When we got to the back, I said, "Next match we have, if you do that again, I'm going to beat your ass." And he's like, "Whatever, man." I said, "You look me in the eyes. You do that to me again. You do that. You go out there and take 6 months of me killing people and try to make me look like a joke. You and me are going to fight." And he was like, "Hey, man, I didn't." I was like, "No, you knew exactly what you were." I was so pissed. It was everything I could do not to just throw down with him back there. But
it's hard because you're putting a lot of effort, damage on your body, and like performance for the crowd, and the other person's just not.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a great feeling. If it's not coming from if they weren't selling because they were like having a bad time or whatever, it would have been more understanding. But you could tell when somebody just checks out.
Yeah. Well, he was
he was
a taker. He was a taker, just like you said. He wanted all of it for him, and so after that match is when my doctor canceled my license. But if we'd had one more match and he did that again, it was going to become, I'm going to make him sell, and it would have gone from us having a match to, oh God, he's just beating the hell out of that guy, because I was sick of dealing with his shit. Also, later on, guess what happened? He got convicted for statutory because he got a 15-year-old pregnant.
Wow.
So,
wow. Okay, so I'm glad that he's no longer in the ring.
Yep.
What the
He's a piece of shit.
On an unrelated note,
why you're there?
Yeah.
There's an audience. You're not just there for you. You're not just there for
There's
you.
kids
the guy
there.
You're there with. You're there for everyone who is paid to see you.
He was no good at anything. He wanted himself to be the super good guy, and he was no good at doing anything else, and he wasn't really good at that.
Well, considering what you said he did, he doesn't know how to be a good guy.
There it is.
I suppose that's not surprising.
Yeah. It's Rad Ass. What are your feelings on Rikishi? I thought Rikishi was a very talented big man. Unfortunately, the booking kind of killed his momentum, but Rikishi was great. Loved watching him work. Loved the Rikishi driver. He threw a great super kick. The guy knew how to both be credible and have a good time in the ring. Awesome. Let me see. I'm looking for anything else. Any other questions that might come along? I agree the guns are awesome sellers. Okay, I'm not seeing any other questions pop right now, and that's okay.
Yeah.
If you want to use up some more time, I've got a question I can ask you.
Hit me. No. Go for it. You're here right now. Do it.
Yes, and again, going to be stuff relevant to my interest, but wrestling is a huge deal to a lot of people, and with that goes all the pomp and circumstance, which of course includes merchandise, posters, etc. What do you think makes the best merchandise? What really do you see and think, yeah, that's cool, that makes me interested in this upcoming event, this retro?
So, on a poster, one of the things that I really like is if you look at because one of the big things that's happened for a lot of event posters is they've just taken like a name who's on it and put them on a poster, right? Like, I can't remember. I think the Backlash poster was just Cody Rhodes holding the belt. It's like, I like seeing I like the contrast posters where you've got the two guys. So it's basic, but it's the poster saying. It's the posters. These are the two guys. Or one of the others I liked was one of the Royal Rumble posters where they were doing like the full-on West Side Story thing, but it just had like everybody who was in the match in a crowd walking up the street kind of thing. And so what I like is I like seeing posters that tie in to what it's going to be. Like I'd have to go find it, but Briscoes versus FTR Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship match. It was a double dog collar match, and so it's got the two of them facing off with each other, and then they've got the dog collars on, and there's like a chain motif going, and I was just like, that's so cool. My wife actually ordered that print for me for my birthday, and then 5 months later it hadn't shipped, so we canceled it because I was pissed. They've got their merchandising in a better place now, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's what I like. Now, I've got my podcast co-hosts have this. We kind of all agree on the idea that a good wrestling shirt is one that you look at and you're not sure what it's from. Because, you know, if it's just a shirt and it's got a picture of Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns holding a belt on the front, that's lame. But if it's one of those that you look at and you're like, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks cool, I'm down for that. Like there's an Orange Cassidy shirt that's just a white shirt, and it's a black line drawing of Cassidy's head on it, like a super basic one. I love that, though. Jack Perry, his gimmick, the scapegoat, Jack Perry, his shirt looks like it could be the merchandise for a heavy metal band. It's got like a goat head on the front and like dark writing under it and stuff.
Some of the coolest stuff I saw when I was starting to do some research for wrestling materials and merchandise and like.
Yeah.
Some fans of wrestling that happen to also be friends of mine inundated me with material, and I went through all these different posters, and they were sort of chronological, and you could sort of see phases through time.
Yeah.
And one of the cool ones that sort of really caught my eyes was that it was like this period where a lot of the posters seemed to sort of be drawing from heavy metal and horror movies, which I thought was really cool.
So, let me see. Is that the one I was thinking of? Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. I'll go ahead and send this to you, Red, so you can see what I was talking about.
Awesome.
There, okay. Well, I'll just message that to you right now, so you can. I'm not going to throw it in chat because we don't just throw links in chat, but there you go. Let's see. There were some other questions. Let me see. One came from NNT. We get a Halz and Crow promo. I thought I did that, a week or two ago? Didn't I do that? I thought I did that.
I think so.
Okay. Von Ziefkador, 2 wrestlers or tag teams you would like to see compete from different eras. So there are some guys who are around now that I think they're good, but I think they would have flourished more in previous eras. Although I think you could pick up Ricky Steamboat and drop him in any era, and it would be great. Okay, here, easy one. Early 90s, Ricky Steamboat versus late teens, early 2020s, Bryan Danielson would just be, oh my God, it would be so good. I would love that. Let's see. We had one. Funniest thing a fan said to a wrestler. Zadozer, you hear stuff all the time, and I don't know. I can't. I don't keep those chronicled very well. It was. My problem is that if you have a fan who's trying to make themselves part of the show, it immediately pisses me off. So I kind of tune those out. Ralphie asked me, did I ever compete in or hear of a Hanukkah Havoc match? No, I did not. I don't meet the qualifications to be in a Hanukkah Havoc match. That's I'm gonna date myself. The Freebirds, pile driving Ted DiBiase. Yeah, so sometimes in trying to do things, you end up going a little over the top and overselling it. There's a reason that I wish that I could have trained with Dustin Rhodes before I hung it up, because Dustin Rhodes is a guy who knows how to get more out of less. Dustin is a guy who, you may have known him as Gold Dust, and that gimmick was very over the top. But if you watched him wrestle, especially watching him wrestle, Dustin's the kind of guy that can get people involved in a match, and part of what makes, he's not doing a lot of quote-unquote moves, but his timing is so good, and he knows when to do comebacks and cutoffs and that sort of stuff so well that it just pulls you in. I would have loved to have trained with Dustin Rhodes.
That's expert level.
It's okay. And no, Digi, it's not the one where Ray had a wig over his mask. It was just a Royal Rumble poster where it just had everybody that was going to be in it, on there. And
I have seen it now, and it's very cool looking. And
okay, all right.
There might have to be some future posters.
Okay. Let me see. Now I'm pondering on guys from other eras that would have been a good fit. Frankly, to see Bruiser Brody have a match today with like Lance Archer would have been pretty awesome. God rest Bruiser Brody. Horrible. You know what? To see, and God rest both of these guys, but especially one of my top favorites, and I'm not ever going to say that he would be GOAT level like a lot of people are, but he's still one of my favorites, is Brody Lee. And Brody Lee, Brody Lee passed away from an infection that they couldn't figure out in time to stop. But to see Brody Lee have a match with Bruiser Brody, who was an inspiration for him, would have been awesome. Just two big guys having this, kick-ass match with each other. Would have loved it. But, that's just how it works out sometimes. So, all right. So, first thing I want to do is I want to say thank you, Crow. This whole thing was your idea, and I appreciate you being here so much.
What have you
no
done,
problem.
Crow?
I'm literally, this is the one stream I show up, aside from hats, that other people are running it. I'm used to running everything in the background, not because I'm forever the tech, but just because I like doing that. And it's odd to meet people who are cool with just running it, having me here. It makes me feel like I'm valued for more than my tech abilities. So I appreciate that.
Well, It's because you are.
Hard to believe, but I appreciate it. It is.
And then, Red, first of all, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you had fun.
Thank you very much for having me. I did. I really appreciate it.
Second, thank you for all the awesome art you have done.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to find a way to appropriately say thank you for that. And then third, thank you for doing this record sheet thing you've been doing. It's been awesome to look at and squirrel some stuff away in my head. It's
nice to see who's doing what's working, what isn't, who's on top, who's not. It's that extra level of engagement that just tickles that part of my brain. I enjoy it very much.
That's great, Red. I do appreciate it. And so here's the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to... Grimos has got some nice things to say in the chat there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to chat right now. And what I'm going to say is, you guys, positive shares, involvement, questions, just all this sort of stuff, you guys, you give us kind of the feel like this is a pseudo live, like a pseudo live event, the way you guys are. And it adds a lot of fun to this. So what I want you to know, what I want all of you guys, Frozen Hawk, you're entirely too kind. Don't say stuff like that. You're gonna give me too much confidence. I'm gonna be arrogant.
I know for a fact that there are people who actively look forward to finishing Sunday with this stream.
Oh my gosh.
Very popular.
So I want all of you to know that you guys in chat make this stream what it is. That this stream would not be what it is without all of you in chat being here part of it. And I want you all to know that we value you. Like, all this stuff would not be what it is without you. Which means I need for you guys to take care of yourself. I know I do this whole spiel every week. I don't care, because it's worth saying. Because I need for you to know how much we value you. How important you all are to this stream. And so, what I need for you to do is I need for you to take care of yourself. I need for you to give yourself a little bit of grace, cut yourself a break, and understand that you are worth it, okay? You all matter, and I'm glad you are here. And what I want you to do is, if you're ever in a place where you are afraid of what's going to happen, if you're ever in a place where you're like, I don't know, you're afraid you might hurt yourself or something like that, you're in the US or Canada, call or text 988. That's the National Mental Health Crisis Line. I say this because I have been down that rabbit hole, and I know I was down that rabbit hole for 4 years without knowing what was going on. I need you guys to take care of yourselves, because I need you guys back here next time. I need new betting. I need new cheering in the chat. I need new questions. I need all of that stuff, because you guys make this so much fun.
Will not be Solstice Slam without all.
No, it will not be.
Yeah.
Next week will not yet be Solstice Slam. Next week will be the hype show for Solstice Slam.
Yes.
So we're going to get into that, but I want you all to know how much I appreciate you. The fact that you all are here, how important you are. You all take care of yourself. So if you're in that place, call or text 988, because you're worth it. You are 100% worth it, and we're going to need you back. And so, with all of that being said, thank you, Crow. Thank you, Red. Thank you, chat, for being here. We appreciate you so much. I hope that you have a great week, and we will see you next time.
Take care, everybody.